Howdy, my beautiful Virgo. How are you doing today, darling? Let's get into your monthly tarot reading, Virgo, for October 2022. See what predictions we can make for you today for October, Virgo. All right, see what's going to be happening in your life, what your relationships are going to look like, what your career is going to look like in October, Virgo. All right, so in the top right-hand corner, you'll see a link to your weekly tarot readings if you enjoy this monthly one, Virgo. All right, so let me know how you enjoy that, and be sure to check out more than just your one zodiac sign. Check out your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus sign to get the full understanding of what's happening in your life. If you enjoy this monthly tarot reading, Virgo, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe because it helps me out quite a bit, and I always appreciate the support, and it's free to do, darling. All right, so let's begin your tarot reading here today, Virgo, with the 10 of Wands here. So Virgo, for you, your season, your birthday season, darling, right? It was a little bit, I feel as if you're a little bit underwhelmed. It feels like on your birthday, I don't know if disappointment would be the word for it, but I feel as if there's just so much that's been stacking up on you, on your plate, Virgo, that you're needing a break here. And see, the thing about the 10 of Wands, I know the 10 of Wands, Virgo, is a lot of the times people see it in a negative way where it's like you're having a lot of burdens, it's just like too much happening. But the thing about it is, I feel like even during your season where it's like, yeah, you were there's like some disappointments and just, you know, even for your birthday, I feel like all you wanted to do was just sleep. You know, the 10 of Wands is an individual who, you can also see this where it's like this individual went out gathering 10 wands and they're really close to bringing it back home for their harvest. All right. So really representing, Virgo, this message of where the hard work that you were putting into during your birthday month, it's going to be starting to pay off in October. All right. And so I don't see you in this place of where this is like a struggle in the sense of, well, it was a struggle to gather everything. But I feel like October for you is going to be a month that really validates you. I feel like October is going to be a month that you are really going to be making some leaps and bounds in your life here. This is what all the preparation work was for, essentially. You have the 7 and the 8 of Pentacles, Virgo, with the Queen of Swords here, right? And so for me, how I see this as, Virgo, is that I feel like you're coming into October being really strict being really strict to yourself, strict to even other people. But I feel like for you, because you spent your birthday month in a place of like prepping, in a place of just being productive and just, you know, gathering your resources, I feel like October is a month of where you're really continuing that energy, but you're going to finally start seeing the fruits of your labor here, Virgo. What have you been working on in recent days, Virgo? Has it been your mental health, your physical health? There's something that you've been personally working on, and that while you may have not seen the initial results at that time, if you continue committing as this Queen of Swords here, it feels like October is going to be like an early harvest for you, like an early reward. So let's expound on this energy a little bit more, Virgo. We're going to do one bridge shuffle before we get these clarifiers here. All right, we have the Judgment card coming in with the 8 of Pentacles. Something big is going to be happening in your life in October, without a doubt here, Virgo. All right, but in a very positive way. When you have the Judgment card coming in there, right, that's an energy of something that you cannot avoid, right? It's that sense of where it's like a pivotal action happening in your life that alters things. When you have it clarified with that 8 of Pentacles there, the big action that happens is an action of elevation. The 8 of Pentacles can refer to a card of like going to school and gaining knowledge, but it's also seen as a card of up ranking, all right, improving. You have the 10 of Pentacles coming in afterwards for this here. So I see very much so improvements in terms of your financial life here, Virgo. You might be getting some type of promotion in October. I see you making some pretty big money moves overall. All right, whatever it is, you're hustling big time here. All right, doesn't look anything like September here at all. It feels as if as well, Virgo, whatever it is that you've been actively like just doing, all right, I feel like you've had to like step away from relationships for a little bit because like you had to put more focus in on just your own projects. That's the best thing that you could be doing at this time. Don't be feeling guilty. Don't be worrying about relationships currently. That's going to come when it comes. Right now you need to be about the business, be about the work, be about really star energy here. All right, wishes being granted for you. All right, really building a bridge between your desires and actually taking action towards that. Right, you have this wish that you want to accomplish. October is going to be a month where you're starting to progress down that path for your star, for that wish there. Page of Pentacles, definitely strong opportunity for new work coming in here. When it's with the Seven of Pentacles, this is leading me to believe whatever it is that you're working on in September, Virgo, this month in October, it's like whatever you worked on is now coming into fruition. Like it's adding like revenue. All right, it's something that you personally been doing that increases like that flow with that Page of Pentacles. I also see communication here as well. When I think about this Page of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles can refer to someone extending out communication towards you. All right. Let's expound on this a little bit more if this is a communication thing. Empress energy. There's your energy, Virgo. All right. So I don't feel as if, Virgo, when it comes to people necessarily, it's going to be your main focus. I feel like Spirit has someone planned for you, and they're not quite ready yet, and that's why you're not having like your next soulmate or, you know, whatever type of connection coming through yet. Maybe you already started talking to somebody recently and it hasn't really progressed too much. All right, I feel like the progression of this relationship, of this situation, Virgo, it's going to progress at its own time, but don't be freaking out about it. All right, whatever the case is, whoever this is about, Virgo, it's like I see you having this strong desire and wanting to build some type of connection, some type of relationship with them, but you're feeling frustrated because there might be a lack of communication, or you feel as if you're not really a priority in their life. It's not that you're not a priority in their life, Virgo. It's more so like they just have a lot going on. Once things settle down for them and like they are feeling personally ready, then things are going to progress. But don't try to force like a situation to happen sooner than it is. All right, and don't overthink things. If someone's not being responsive to you, Virgo, don't assume that it's anything to do with you. I don't feel like that's the case at all. Clarifying your Queen of Swords, we have the Hermit as well as the Nine of Cups. And then the Two of Cups coming in here. This Two of Cups was in the back of the deck previously, and I noticed it, but I didn't pull it earlier for obvious reasons, Virgo. And so I do see for you, Virgo, you know, this is like just a direct confirmation here. Like, once again, I don't need to really go too much deeper into this. Queen of Swords with this Hermit energy. It's just like, yeah, be about the business right now. Continue working on your own personal things, Virgo. I mean, you're coming out really strong in your own reading here. All right. Your relationships will come when they come. All right. The relationship aspect of your life will come when it is feeling ready to be developing here, Virgo. All right. But when it does start developing, it's going to feel really good. All right. The Nine of Cups shares the same message as that star energy that we pulled for you earlier, where it's like a wish is being granted for you. You're going to have like a really good like social life, or, you know, whatever type of relationship that you're searching for. It's very plausible. It's very possible, but don't try to have it develop sooner than it's personally ready for. All right, it's just like, it's just not the right timing quite yet, is all I keep hearing with this, Virgo. All right, so all that being said, let's tap into a little bit deeper with your social life, where this is like a connection that you know, I feel like we don't need to tap into that energy anymore. So we're going to look into other social aspects of your life here, Virgo. All right, darling. So let's get into this here. Take a note. And what is my Virgo social life going to be looking like in October? Who is like, what are the situations like? Who's this person on your mind? That's how we'll do it. Is who's the person on your mind right now, Virgo? Page of Wands, Ace of Cups coming in here, Fool energy, Four Swords coming in here. Darling, I feel like we're just tapping back right into the same energy again. You can confirm or deny it, Virgo. All right, I'm not going to spend too much time on this here. Four Swords energy, I feel as if right now y'all are not speaking currently. There's some type of distance here. You're kind of being left alone with your own thoughts here. But again, I want you to really focus in on looking like this individual here where she's in complete nirvana. She's at complete peace. Just because someone's not texting this individual, she's not seeing that and thinking that there's something wrong with her. She's just like, you know what, you don't want to talk to me right now, I'm gonna be in my own peace, I'm gonna be in my own happiness, and you know, connect to me later on if you want. Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, Full energy coming in here. I mean, this is just like a straight up message here. It's like that message where it's just like, yes, there's like a strong connection here. You're not crazy, Virgo, about like, you may not even have like a person quite in mind yet, but it's like you have like this impression of who your next person is going to be here even, but it's like you're not crazy about where you see the potential in a relationship and how it could progress, or the emotions that you're feeling towards a relationship. You're not crazy in that way. I just feel as if it's just not ready. Like, it just seems to consistently reflect this sense of where it's like the person, this is a really perfect person for you. All right, Pentacle energy here, like really stable, reliable energy when they have the time and the commitments, but there's just this sense of juggling right now, and I don't feel like you need to be part of their juggling process here, Virgo. All right, instead of feeling like you're not a priority and you're feeling as if you're being juggled around, you know, when you try to talk to them, you're noticing that you don't really have their attention fully and all that. Instead of trying to have them communicate with you more, you just see this in a way where it's just like, you know what, you're busy right now, you connect to me when you're ready, darling. All right, I'll be over here doing my own thing, but I don't, you know, that's really what this is really adding. It's like spirit's really stressing this as well, Virgo, in this message where it's just like, hey, like this is a really good person, Virgo, just not the right timing for them. Like they just have too much going on. All right, so let's take a look at your career and if there's any other messages that need to pop up for you, Virgo, before we close out your monthly tarot reading for October here. All right, very to the point though. I mean, just basing it off of your first two spreads, Virgo, I feel positively for you in the month of October. I feel like finances are definitely going to be picking up for you. All right, I think really this is just a process of like whatever you were working on or prepping on in previous months. October is going to be the month of where you see like the actual manifestation of all your hard work, of personal work and what have you. That's my impression. Eight of Swords here, High Priestess card coming in here, and then the Four of Pentacles. Page of Wands after is an extra card that wanted to come out. So Virgo, when it comes to your career, I really just see you in the sense of where it's just like there's opportunity sitting here waiting for you here, but it's just sitting here waiting until you decide to get out of your head and to accept it. It's like someone, Virgo, offers to you, it's like, oh Virgo, do you want a slice of this cake here? And then instead of saying yes, you're being shy and be like, oh actually no, like, you know, Eight of Swords energy is just like, I think I don't want to come off as greedy or anything like that, Virgo. All right, when it comes to your career in October, you just need to remind yourself who the heck you are. Remember, your intuition is spot on. You're going to guide, like, you're always being guided actively, Virgo. All right, and that's the message I really want to drill into you. It's just like, you really, like, I feel like you're afraid of failure or losing, but I don't really see you losing. I don't really see you showing, like, starting like an event and no one's showing up. All right, I see like you getting really lost in your own thoughts, spiraling with like worst case scenario situations. And that's just not your reality here. I really see like the more that you get out of your head here, Virgo, the more life starts opening up for you. I mean, yeah, we have the Six of Wands. This is my fame and fortune card here, Virgo. Really, it's ultimately about like, how exciting do you want this month to be? All right, Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles. All right, this could be a month easily, Virgo, of where you could be taking major risk as that Queen of Wands, going out there with something really, especially spotlight. If this is anything to do with like social media or anything like that, Virgo, I feel like you would gain a lot of popularity this month. All right, if you've been thinking about starting like a YouTube channel, social media, TikTok perhaps, like I feel like this is a really good month of where you would have a lot of eyes on you. All right, but there is this sense of vulnerability that you would have to exude, Virgo, right? but it pays off with that Page of Pentacles as well. It lets you know that there's some type of financial gain there. That Six of Wands lets you know just like the overall success, the victory that comes with this here, Virgo. So it's just like, really, the sooner you get out of your head, back of the deck energy, the Nine of Pentacles, this is the most successful tarot card for your own personal businesses, right? Being self-employed and what have you, Virgo. All right. The power is in your hands. All right. It's just a matter of when you're deciding to get out of your head and just decide to be vulnerable and take that leap of faith, taking that chance with that, Virgo. All right. That's really all the tarot messages that I have for you. Very straight to the point, Virgo. Overall, I feel like October is going to be a solid month for you. You know, really, it's just a matter of like, how much prep work have you been putting into up until this point in time, Virgo. All right. I'm a little bit hesitant on using too grandiose of words because, again, it's really dependent on like the personal work that you've been doing up until this point. You know, this is kind of that sense of like, what type of karma have you been putting out there into the universe during this year, especially during last month, because you're going to be seeing it this month in reality, in the physical. So I love you so much, Virgo. Hopefully this resonated. Don't forget to check out your weekly tarot readings, and I'll connect to you sometime later. Bye, darling.